Yeah, surprise. What up, fools? How we all doing today? I was sitting around and I was like, you know what? I'm going to stream. And now I'm streaming. And hopefully it is actually being broadcast to YouTube or I'm going to feel stupid. And it is being broadcast to YouTube. So I got that going for me. So let's see if anybody actually wants to come on and say hi to their old buddy Hungar. Mages, what's up, buddy? I'm just sneezing, apparently. Hope everybody's doing good. Hope you're doing good, Mage. I'm here. Sneezing. Hold on a second. All right, maybe the sneezing attack is over. That would be awesome. Yeah, I haven't done a stream in I don't know how long. I mean, I pop on with my brother every now and then, but I haven't put anything on my channel in 100 years. So I thought I would chill out. Oh, RPG Dad, what are you doing? Yeah, I do live. The rumors of my death are highly wrong. Doing a big project for my show, all my recaps all at once. Wow, that's hardcore, bro. I've been doing nothing except for hanging out, eating tacos, watching anime, living, doing my own thing, doing what I want to. Just chilling like a villain down with Bob Dylan. I was goofing off online. I mean, I haven't even been playing any video games or anything lately. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to do a stream. So, kapow, like Lightning McQueen. I'm just like, kapow. I'm waiting on my daughter while she's at volleyball practice. That's cool. That's cool. I've been, like I said, just chilling out, watching anime. Been going on my brother's streams when he's live and he lets me know. And like I said, I just haven't been feeling YouTube lately. I have a lot of fun doing it. Don't get me wrong, and I'm really, really thinking about starting to do a show more often. But for a while there, it seemed like more of a job. When I was like, yeah, I'm going to do a show these 3 days at this time. And when it becomes more of like a hassle and an obligation, I don't want to do it. I've already went through enough hassles and obligations in my life where I was like, I'm not going to do any more of those. I'm just going to enjoy myself. I look like a hot mess. Should have thought about brushing my hair or something before I did a video. But yeah, it's just the same old, same old. All around the world, the same song. And anybody else been doing anything interesting? Is there anybody else here? I mean, I'm surprised I got 2 people hanging out in the chat since I've not been on forever. So, I had the hardest time getting this thing set up today because I haven't used it in forever. I was like, hey, what are you doing? I'm like, I don't know. And what else has been going on? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Now, I'll probably just stay on until Legion of Myth starts his show because, he's going to be having all the people on there anyway. Yeah, I haven't really gamed at all. Either we had a Vampire the Masquerade game last Sunday, but then some stuff came up and some people had to bounce. So we tabled the game. And I don't know if we're playing anything this Sunday or not. So, I don't know. Let me do something. 1 second, folks. He ain't gonna answer his phone. He never does. I doubt he even knows where it's at. It's my brother. Well, Legion of Myth don't start for 30 minutes. I'd have sent Max Lau a message and, hey, jump on here with me real quick, you dork. Yeah, all the cool kids are already over at Legion of Myth, probably. And I'm just over here. When I was young, I never needed anyone. Making love was just for fun. Those days are gone. All by myself. I'm such an idiot. I should really think about what I want to say before I make a live stream. But that would take too much work, I think. Yeah. Yeah, I'm only subscribed to a few people now. I'm still subscribed to you, Mages, and Bear, and Diversity and Dragons, Gaming with ADHD. I think that's it. I love Max Thou. He's my homie. He's my bro. I miss his rant streams when he started getting serious, and his new stuff's good. His new stuff is good. Hey, TCG. When he's talking about serious gaming and stuff like that, it's cool. But I miss when he used to go on and just go off on people and get in arguments and fights and shit. I thought that was great. I was like, that was pure entertainment to me.
I've seen what's going on.
Look at this dork here. Look at this dork here. I'm going to yell at him. Yeah, I just sent him a message saying I sent him a link to my stream. I called his phone. And I was like, hey, I sent him a link. I'm going to have to call him again. Hold on a second, guys. I will. I'll call him. I interrupt his stream. I don't care. He ain't going to answer. Like I said, he don't know where his phone is. You know, some people's brothers.
Just try and get across the battlefield ASAP.
Some people.
Oh, you've got a stream going on, Hungar?
Yeah.
Let me see. New streams. I thought you were doing your thing on Wednesday.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Can't believe he'd do that. It's like,
Unbelievable.
I sent him a link to the first stream I've done in a long time. And what does he do? Instead of even looking at his Discord, he starts a stream of his own.
Can't believe you do that.
It's like, I'm flabbergasted. I really am. I just don't know.
I sent him a link to the first stream I've done in a long time. But what does he do? Instead of looking at his
What are you doing, idiot? Hello?
Hey, what are you doing?
I sent you a link to my stream, you jackass.
So?
And I called your phone twice. Do you even know where your phone is?
No?
I told you, chat. I told you. I said, I'm going to call him, but I bet you he won't answer because he won't know where his phone is.
Yeah. I don't like your setup. You should go with the one where it's big with the little windows. Yeah, that one's not that one. No.
Those are the three, or those are
No,
the
they're not.
choices.
There's the one I always use. It's like big and it has 3. No, that's not it, but it's close.
I've only got like 5 choices here.
All right, just go with that then.
Yeah.
Let me move this over since I was streaming about what's happening with this massive, awesome trench table, which not only have I been painting miniatures to play the game, that's what I was doing just now, but painting the table because, you know, so like I'm getting ready to put the final coat on this Hell Knight.
Nice.
Yeah, I was saying I don't know who's going to play this army. I have no intentions of it, but whoever it is, I hope they like the paint job.
Your table's getting up there to the awesomeness of like Ducatos.
Who?
Ducato.
Oh, does he have a good gaming table?
Dude, he got the best gaming table.
I've never seen it, so I don't know. So, but well, good. That gives me something to aspire to. I'm getting ready to do the shades on all the crucified people, like these
Are they on the tree of?
fighting stuff. I got to do the shading on them.
Are they on the tree of woe?
They're dead. A lot of them are ripped in half, and so I mean, because part of it is I did the long trench on the one side.
RPG Dad said you just, muted your stream.
I did mute my stream.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna put the burrito.
If I leave my stream not muted, then there'll be reverb, won't they? I don't know. Let's see.
Reverb.
I haven't even went there yet.
Testy. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, I like the half screen where it's like, okay. Oh, look, it's not reverbing. But your screen is frozen.
Is it?
Yeah. But maybe not on your actual restream. Maybe it's just, yeah. See, that's not the right one either. Maybe your restream's different than mine. Okay, so there we are.
Am I still frozen?
No, you looking good. What are we talking about?
Nothing.
Okay. All right. So I am painting up even though I never intended to, because it's not an army I ever thought I would like, I have decided to paint up a Court of the Seven-Headed Serpent army.
Okay.
Which are basically the most demonic of all the armies in this game. Because almost every single thing in a Court of the Seven-Headed Serpent army is partially demonic. Of course, they still abide by the rule that says no actual pure demonic entity can come to Earth. So these things are all like half-breeds, where the mortal servants of hell literally drag in goats and pigs and whatever, and then the demons reproduce with those goats and pigs and whatever and create what they call yoke fiends.
How come it's perfectly fine for them to do it, but when I do it, I'm like looked down upon by everybody?
Like, this is a yoke fiend, and you can tell by his split hooves, etc., that he actually might have been half cow and half demon.
Hello, Sidork.
They're like the second lowest of the low within the hierarchy. The lowest, of course, are the wretched, which are the humans that the demons eat. So, yeah, I'm live, except I've got Hungar's channel on. So this is like a dual cast or simulcast or something. And then here's a piece of, I need to paint, but it's just a piece of scatter terrain. It's a trench with the wood duckboarding leading up to it. Like, if you move some of this stuff right here, you could easily, place that there so that if whoever's on whichever side could have a trench.
Now, you can use that table for anything.
Modern wargaming, because the barbed wire and stuff, a lot of it is actually attached. Like, you can't see it because of my hands here, but there's a whole barbed wire thing around sandbags, and they're glued directly on the table.
Nice.
Well, mainly because, that hill is built into the table, so. Could use it for Stargrave.
Yeah.
That would be kind of cool. You know what I mean?
Hey, they had barbed wire in Frostgrave.
Did they?
Barbed wire's been around forever.
I don't think so.
Well, I can Google it.
Barbed wire's been around since, like, I think cowboys started using it.
I don't know.
And coiled concertina wire, that's definitely not even World War One. That's something much later. But the thing with this game is it has World War One aesthetics. But
1874.
when?
1874, November 24th, 1874.
For barbed wire.
Mm-hmm. That's when it was patented.
Well, that's not that long ago, man. I've also, and I got to put pallid bone on it. You guys are seeing it as white blotches, but they're just piles of skulls. Well, piles of skeletons just all jammed together. Will they do anything? No, except make the board look creepier, which is the goal.
Yeah, the board's got to look creepy.
The whole goal of this board is it's part of the trench line outside of, in my head canon, it's part of the trench line outside of Constantinople. And it is what it is. Since one of the demon lords conquered Constantinople, you know.
That just gives us more reason to retake Constantinople.
Exactly. My trench pilgrim army's whole deal is the liberation of Constantinople. You know, because people, like, I was watching this one guy the other day. I mean, if I'm talking too much, yell at me.
No.
Northern something is his name, and he was talking about why this game isn't for him. And he said because it's so hopeless. You know what I mean? And I'm like, I made an hour-long video countering all of his points and then never posted it. It's privated on my channel right now because I thought, you know, I got a little rough with him. I made fun of him for being British, stuff like that. And I thought, do I really want to do that? Yes, of course. My respect for the British has never been lower than it currently is.
I was trimming my mustache today and I messed up. So I like caught the edge. So then I was like, you know, I could do it like a certain Austrian painter.
Yeah, it's called
But
a
then I
broom.
figured-
It's called a broom.
And then I figured that might be a little too much for some people.
Hey, I've seen people that have that. I started my stream one time with that Japanese girl singing Erica.
Well, you've heard my ringtone.
And my wife was like, why do you like that? And I said, because it's adorable.
It is cute.
It's a young Chinese girl singing World War II marching songs. I mean, how do you not like that? That is like, well, World War I even. Erica was written long before World War II.
Here, let me play my.
I heard it. Let's start. So I just threw some ink on top of the skeleton that's laying in there and that mess of barbed wire.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what I'm doing. I just got back from taking a evening walk with the pup and the wife.
Nice.
Yeah, it was actually. He's getting a lot better at listening because the wife has been working really hard on it. BRC can drive now,
Just
so
got back from taking a evening walk with the pup and the wife. He's getting a lot
I mean, when you're in public and that goes off, that's hilarious.
I always let it go for a little while.
Well, people need to remember though that we are like 40% German. So, sorry, guys. One of the things I learned by watching the Grim Hustle videos is you have to always respect your ancestors.
That's right.
So, it is what it is. But do you want to talk about a game or something? I mean,
Actually, no, I'm not going to be on much longer. I've got crap I need to do. I just wanted to pop on and announce that I'm going to start being more active on YouTube.
well, I've been trying to get you on my stream all the time. You just don't want to.
I come on every time I get a notification. When I
Mm.
talked to Mother today, she told me that you were live streaming, and I looked all over YouTube trying to find it, and you weren't live streaming.
Yeah, I think Mom's been watching my live streams.
Yes.
She probably does not agree with 99% of what I say.
RPG Dad, when my middle daughter was born, I had a beard, of course, because I have beards. That's what I do.
Yes, since
And then one day I shaved my beard and came into the living room, and she freaked out. And she is Daddy's girl. She loves Daddy. She likes her mom a little bit and other people, but she loves Daddy. And when she seen me without a beard, she freaked out. Decado, I was just talking about you, telling my brother that he's getting up there close to you in gaming setups.
See, I don't even see all this streaming going on, like all these people.
You don't see the chat?
Oh, okay. This chat goes this way instead of that way.
Yeah.
Yeah, here is a FT Renault tank, light tank, and I just put the wash on the dead skeletons hanging out of it. And if you look real close in the front, you can see that big hole in the hull.
Yeah.
Plus, I use a lot of rust effects and stuff like that. So when this pallid bone wash dries up, I'll give it a quick hit. And the material that's barely hanging on to them, I'll paint like a gunship green, because apparently French tankers back then used to wear like these green overalls, like work overalls.
Yeah.
Almost like Dickies. You know what I mean? So even though there's no rules for tanks, this is a good thing you could hide behind.
Yeah, that's good. That's good bunker.
And this game is all about hiding behind things.
Well, cover is very, very important in war.
Yeah, it turns out if there's an enemy in the opposing trench with a machine gun and you don't use cover really, really good,
You could
you're
die.
going to be dead.
Yeah. Imagine that. Imagine charging a trench with a machine gun and not using cover and expecting to survive.
Well, you don't charge. You've got to walk at a slow pace, side by side, according to the British. That's how they did it.
No, I gotta like crawl and hide and like try to like burrow under the ground like a mole, or whatever I need to do to keep my fat ass from getting shot.
Right.
That's what I gotta do.
Yeah, World War One. It's so amazing. Like people are
nice.
always so obsessed with John Blanche. I'm trying out the new John Blanchard paint set from Army Painter. Nice. I do have a question, Decado, and please don't, think I'm just an idiot, but I don't know who John Blanche is.
You need to check out his channel and watch. Let's see a couple of his like recaps of his Castles and Crusades. His gaming table makes me peanut butter and jealous.
Really?
Oh my god, dude! And even the people who are on, he's like, who play with him, they comment because I was like, "Damn, your table looks fantastic." They're like, "Yeah, one of the best parts about this game is showing up and seeing what he's got set up for us this week."
I mean, that's awesome.
It's
That is
like
awesome.
it's like
I
professional.
tried to do that when I built all the airships and everything for the Talislanta game. But yeah, I mean, But you know, that's the thing with being a DM is people think being a DM is one thing, when in fact it's like, oh, the original. Okay, being a DM is like being 10 things,
Yeah.
because not only are you reacting to the players' bullshit, you're also the peacekeeper, you're the advocate, but also the arbitrator. And then on top of all of that, you have to know the rules better than anyone else at the table. At least I think you should. And be willing to step in. And then if you're playing with miniatures in a dungeon, you pretty much got to step up and be an artist and build all these things.
It's not an easy hobby to get into.
Well, it's easy if you're a player and you just show up and the DM is like, here's your character. You know what I mean? And I painted this figure for you. Do you like it? Yeah, then it's really super easy.
See, when I play fantasy games, I bring my own figure, literally.
Right? Dwarf Barbarian.
I'm the only person we know who has their own figure.
Yeah, well, I got your figure.
Yeah.
I got your figure in 3 scales.
Yeah. How many other people's figure do you have like that?
Guts, Trigon.
You're welcome, Mikado, man. Your stuff is amazing. It blows my mind every time I see it.
Maybe I could get my own figure, but the problem is Nerds Nerd despises me. So
It's nice to be loved by everybody.
Yeah. I'm not sure why she dislikes me. Maybe I made fun of Marines too hard or something.
Hungar speaks truth. I was there.
But I mean, I could just go online and have a miniature of myself made.
Left says yo. DKH says, hey James, did you hear about Ernie Gygax?
No, I did not. Please tell me he didn't drop dead.
And BRC says Hungar speaks truth. I was there.
Wifey. How do you feel about BRC visiting tomorrow for a little while? Well, I mean, I'm just asking. You can go get your nails done. He and I'll just be bullshitting around at the table.
Yeah, he died.
Okay. BRC, the wife says, yeah, if you want to visit tomorrow sometime, you can.
I was raised by a poor work child, said he died this morning.
Yep. Well, he has been definitely fighting something. That's why the first thing out of my mouth was, please tell me he didn't die. But
I want to know what's up with Gene Hackman and his wife being found dead.
Let's hope it's not a Phil Hartman situation.
Hey, Malachi.
Malachi. Because you remember Phil Hartman?
Yeah.
Is on like news radio or whatever.
And Saturday Night Live.
And he was the voice for that sci-fi game I loved so much on like PlayStation or whatever. It was like Blasto or whatever.
And his wife went ape shit and killed him.
Wife went ape shit and killed him. It's like these people, you know. But that's Hollywood, you know. But Ernie, I know Ernie is an old man, and I know that death comes for us all. I was just kind of hoping it would leave him alone for a little bit longer, you know.
Malachi says Hungar does what he wants. LOL.
He does. He does. It's a problem sometimes. I mean, but but it is what it is. And, you know, I hope he's in a better place.
I've got one thing to say about life. If you sneeze and I say, God bless you, I don't need to hear who are you, why is my window broken, and how you got to my house. I ain't got time for that shit. Just say thank you.
You know, you joke. My favorite unit in this army right here.
Shadwo, what's up?
These guys.
Yeah.
Pit Scorpions. You can take up to 3. I would take 3 in every army.
I'm going to go get a drink of water real quick.
Well, I'll just sit here and talk to people. Ernie was 61. That's too young. Too young. And even though it made me very unpopular with certain sections of Twitter or X or whatever we're calling it, I was 100% an Ernie fan when all the bullshit busted out, you know? And I have been very vocal in questioning why Luke would idly stand by while people talk shit about his dad and his brother. I mean, because I'd have to pull the Kendrick Lamar on him and be like, fuck you and your mama. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, sorry to be like that way, but that's just the way I feel about it. You know, Ernie said nothing wrong. Raised a poor orc child, funny. That's that. See, that's a Hungar joke. Shiner was only 61. I know, man. Well, I'm just going to sit here and rub my head for a second, think about it. Yeah, scratch my head a little bit. My hair's growing out. I need to shave it again. But yeah, this is to me, this is almost as bad as when I heard that Gary himself had died, you know? In my opinion, Ernie was the true successor to the crown. You know, and even though I'd never want to get, you know, on Luke's bad side, I don't know if you've seen that guy, but he is jacked. I just have a hard time having any respect for him because he let a bunch of dweebs talk a bunch of shit about his brother like that, you know? And I don't care if you're trying to get into the business or whatever. I would have walked away. I'd been like, nope, you guys can kiss my ass, you know? Luke does not need Wizards of the Coast. Yeah, it's like, but I mean, that's a weird thing, I guess, about me compared to a lot of people is that I have always been, like I said, the Ernie fan. And when all the bullshit broke out about Ernie, I was like, he didn't say anything out of the ordinary. He just said he was raised Christian and therefore he has these beliefs. Yeah, Luke's a big bastard. That is a big bastard. I mean, I'm 6 foot, so I'm not worried that he's tall. I saw him in a video, and that dude is definitely hitting the gym. He is jacked. And I'm sitting here thinking, man, if he ever got me in a headlock, I'd just die. So, yeah, Rip E. Gary Gygax Jr., yeah. I mean, we're getting old, man. I mean, the times of like sitting around the little table in the bedroom when you're like 13 or 12 and playing pretend with all your friends and how fun it was and how much we all loved it.
I'm like, what, 52 now, bro?
You're 52, I'm 53. It's like, life went by. I mean, I don't regret anything in my life really, except maybe marrying some whores. But
I have no regrets.
No regrets. Don't be a moron.
I regret not buying enough Diet Dr. Pepper to get me through the evening.
Oh shit, dude! I got like 2 12-packs in the fridge. I don't even drink it that much.
I drink water and Diet Dr. Pepper and coffee every once in a while.
The wife makes sure that I have plenty of stockpiled drinks.
I will tell you, I've got like 23 of those Totitos party pizzas in my freezer.
My wife likes the home run pizzas because it reminds her of the
Chicago.
pizza I guess they used to eat up in Chicago. So when she lived up there for a bit. So yeah, she made one of those home run pizzas last night, and I was like, nice.
I just get those little Totino's party pizzas because they're small, they cook in 13 minutes, and they're crispy.
Oh, I'm not dogging you at all. I know we used to live off those things.
Yeah, and they cost $1.35.
Yeah, those little Totinos with the little square chunks of whatever kind of meat that is. I mean, I don't know.
Well, I get a combo that says it's pepperoni and sausage. I don't know.
Yeah.
I throw extra pepperoni on it and some provolone cheese.
It's pepperoni and sausage, you hope.
Well, I eat Taco Bell, so I don't really care about what's in my food.
Nah, Taco Bell's the best fast food, man.
Taco Bell is
all the fast food joints you could eat at, like the big ones. Taco Bell is literally the healthiest option.
They are the most honest fast food joint on the planet. When there's like Taco Bell is only 50% meat, and they're like, no, we're 80% meat. They put that other. They stood by. There's like, we are 80% meat.
Legend of Myth is on.
Yeah,
Legion of Myth. Why would they be on? I thought they did Friday.
It is Friday.
It is Friday.
Friday all day long.
I've spent all day thinking I was.
But Taco Bell's like, yeah, we're 80% meat, buddy. We're not saying we're healthy. We're not saying we're good for you. We're not saying we won't give you diarrhea. But damn it, we taste good.
Hey, if you're feeling like you want to be healthy, just grab the freaking, what do they call it? That special menu.
And Supreme, baby.
Yeah, but I'm just saying they have a special menu that's specifically for people who are worried about their diet.
And I'm like, nope.
Basically, it has less cheese and less sour cream and more veggies. And if that's what you want to do with your life, I'm all for it. I support you.
I'm all like, eat some Taco Bell. It's good. No regrets. Well, it is time for Legion of Myth, and I said I was only going to stream until Legion of Myth came on.
Well, Legion of Myth, I need to freaking yell at Max. I have not heard or spoken to or anything with Max in so long.
Yeah, I sent him a message, and he told me next time I'm on.
What?
He sent me a message telling me next time I'm on to let him know if he's not got a show going on that day, and he would join me. Hello, Monster.
Hi, Hossy.
You go relax. You've had a hard day of work, and you've been doing a lot of stuff. I could have said no. Right? But you said yes, so it is what it is.
I was kind of like, hey, got stuff to do. They're like, oh, you can do like the MC drop. You was wrong, but there's no version of it where it doesn't
That's why I love my wife's job.
I explained the Patrice O'Neill thing to her. I don't think it went through though. It's like, you ever notice how like a man can love a woman but not like her?
Yeah.
And if you're a woman and you're in a relationship with a man and you want him to like you, the key is to just be in the other room. Because it's like no man wants to be alone. They always want to think you're there, but they don't want you in their face all the time.
I think
You know,
the
they're
reason,
doing other shit. You
I
right?
think the reason me and my wife get along so well is I only see her like every 2 months for like 3 or 4 days at a time. I only see her like 3 or 4 days every 2 or 3 months. So it's like,
See, Xnard, the rice is not good for me, even though I've heard if you put it in the fridge overnight, it makes it a lot friendlier as far as for releasing glycogen. Turmeric, everyone should be eating. Cayenne, everyone should be eating. Cumin seed, yes, it's good for you. And if you really want to get crazy, you should probably be eating a lot of cinnamon, but people don't. But
I eat a lot of
cinnamon is
ginger.
good for you.
I eat a-
Anyway, if you want to end your stream and go check out Legion of Myth, I'm cool with that.
I eat a lot of ginger nowadays.
Ginger, which is in Chinese alchemy, what weird because it's considered hot and cold. It's both a cooling food, but also a warming food.
Yeah, I'm going to be making Korean style spicy chicken wings tomorrow for dinner.
So you're gonna need some garlic ginger.
Oh, I've got fresh ginger and fresh garlic always.
Yep. You gotta have your garlic ginger. Most food that's Asian or even Arabic or Indian, like curries, so much of that stuff starts out right off the bat with garlic ginger. And then, of course, if you're cool, you got a mortar and pestle, and you use a frying pan to lightly roast the seeds and stuff you're going to use for your tikka masala or your masala, actually. And then you put it in your mortar and you crush it up and then dump that in there too. I mean, I love curry, you know, and even Hungar can tell you, I make a pretty good vindaloo.
Yeah, I always make.
I make it traditional vindaloo, which means it's made out of pork.
When I go up to Kentucky, I always make a sweet curry for our mother and father because they really like the sweet curry.
Sweet curry?
Yes, mild.
I mean, vindaloo don't have to be hot. That's a British thing. For whatever reason, the English got a hold of curries, and then it became a walking home from the pub at 1 a.m. Let's F around and see who can eat the hottest curry, you know? But like Indians are not eating curries that will burn your lips off. That's crazy.
Well,
I mean, is it a little spicy? Yeah, but
I'm gonna bounce, dude.
well, you whined and bitched, and I appeared.
Peace, love, and chicken grease, everybody.
Yep, guys. I'm sorry we didn't have anything to talk about. My brother is a force of chaos in the world.